That's okay. Hi, welcome to the Barren Variety Podcast. This episode, we are talking about a very special topic with a very special guest. My own sister, Emma.
Hello.
That's Emma. You can hear her voice. So before we get into that, before we're going to talk about Disney World, talk about fun Disney stuff, because Emma just got back from Disney World, talk about how our week's been. Ben, how was your week?
Week's been pretty good. Did work a bunch. Work wasn't too bad. But today, actually, the day that we're recording is my heckin' birthday.
Ooh,
so
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ben.
I'm 20 years old.
Oh my
Happy
gosh.
age anniversary.
I'm old. I
You're
love
2
that.
decades.
Cora told me that last night. I was like, age anniversary, yay.
It's the anniversary of my age. The
Yeah.
20th
Wow.
time.
Wow, 2 whole decades, man.
It's crazy.
Weird.
I don't want to talk about it. I feel old.
It's been pretty decent. Not doing a whole lot, considering, like, Emma's been gone. So, like, I'm just kind of, like, hanging out with my parents.
Yeah.
Going shopping. Lots of shopping. And getting those fall clothes ready for the season. Yeah. Emma, what about you?
My week's been good. I was in... Wait, when is the first of the week? Like Sunday, would you say?
Oh,
yeah.
Is
just-
the beginning of the week?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Sunday, I went to a Halloween party at Disney, and then Monday, I was in Epcot, and then Tuesday, I flew back here.
That's
And then
crazy.
I had to babysit Wednesday and Thursday. I vlogged the whole trip, so, like, I've been editing that.
I'm actually really excited to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm excited to show everyone.
That looks really cool.
It's really funny. I've been laughing so hard.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about? How was your trip overall?
It was a really good trip. It was really interesting, like, going with different people other than, like, family, you know? I think we made a lot of really cool memories during it. It was
Yeah.
a really, really good experience, for sure. The Halloween party was really cool. That was the first, like, because Disney does a Halloween party and then a Christmas party. And the Halloween party, like, you go trick-or-treating, and they have special fireworks and a stage show and a parade.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it starts at 7, but you can get in the park at 4. So,
Oh, so you can,
Okay.
like, kind of walk around and see
yeah, you can do,
all
like,
the Halloween stuff?
yeah, you can do, like, more just, like, magic. It's in the Magic Kingdom. You can do, like, just normal Magic Kingdom stuff until the party starts, and then you can go trick-or-treating, and they got special food.
Yeah.
They do, like, ride overlays, too. Like, they do...
Make it all, like, Halloween?
Yeah, kind of.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, for Spaceship Earth, they make it completely dark.
Ooh.
Because, like, it's all starry when you ride it
Oh,
normally,
yes.
but they make it completely dark for the Halloween party.
That's nice. That's a nice
Yeah.
touch.
And then for Pirates of the Caribbean, they put live actors in there, and they, like, kind of interact with the people on the ride and whatnot.
That's cool. Because, like, we've
Yeah.
never been there for Halloween. We've never been there for,
No.
like, fall. We've been there for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Because after one of our band trips we've talked about before.
Oh, yeah.
We
The
stayed
one I
there.
didn't go on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just want to put it out there. I've never been to Disney.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to have too much input
Mm-hmm.
in this episode, but, like, you know,
Yeah.
I can discuss
It's-
things.
You can
Yeah.
live vicariously through Disney experiences.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure, you know, the boys are going to go sometime.
Oh, definitely.
so.
Like,
Mm.
2022
It'd be a really good
boys
experience
trip.
for you guys.
Yeah. It's like, I've seen, like, the pictures you sent me and stuff from, like, all the fall decorations. I love it.
Yeah, the
Because, like,
fall's
they
really
go all
pretty.
out for Christmas and stuff. And, like, they go all out for, like, most things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In the spring, because they have, like, all the flowers in Epcot and stuff for the flowering garden
Yeah.
and different stuff, which is amazing. But I think Halloween would be really cool to see.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of early for Halloween.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's late September, so.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not too early.
Yeah. I mean, they start in, like, August.
Yeah, they do the end
Oh,
of
wow,
August.
really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it goes until November.
Yeah.
That's a little crazy.
That's a lot of Halloween.
Yeah, and then they go right into Christmas afterwards.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually how it is. What do you want to talk about?
Like, what's.
You
Well,
have
let's
a
start with
list of
Star
things.
Wars Land,
Yes.
shall we?
Please.
Yeah,
My
that's where I made a
favorites.
whole notes list for everyone listening.
No, she's more prepared than any of us have ever
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, so Star Wars Land. Wow. Like, that's... I walked into there and almost cried. Like, it is the most, I think, one of the most immersive things that Disney has done. Pandora is pretty immersive, but, like, Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge is, like, you walk in there and you're like, bam, like you're on the planet. Like
That's dope.
it's so cool. There's rebels walking around trying to hide from the
Oh,
stormtroopers.
that's so cool.
And like they'll
Oh, that's so
interact with the people in the park, and they'll be like, they'll give them like missions, and they'll say like, can you go give this to that person over there, like don't let the stormtroopers see you. And like it is like the coolest thing, and the stormtroopers will walk around and like interact with people and be like, are you on our side or are you a rebel, do we have to arrest you? It's so cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I wonder if that would be like a fun job to do.
I feel like it would be.
I don't know.
Because like a lot of the other characters and like cast members at Disney don't really interact with people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like you're getting paid to basically like
Just
be in Star
cosplay.
Wars. Yeah. And I don't know. That sounds really fun.
It does
Yeah.
sound fun.
Because like we wanted to be
It'd be cool.
stormtroopers
yeah, that would be great.
like one summer. That'd be so cool.
I feel like Disney, though, just in general, has a lot of requirements
Yeah,
for their,
they
Oh,
do.
definitely,
They're
they
very
do.
strict
Yeah.
for sure.
which
'cause
makes
they-
sense.
Yeah, because they want like you to be that immersed. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
can't break character, you know. Like
Mhm.
you gotta be
Yeah.
all in, you know.
I would definitely be all in.
No,
If it
dude.
was in like Star Wars.
Oh yeah, straight up. There's like they released a book, I forget what it's called, but it's like about the characters like at Galaxy's Edge and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I want to get it and I
Yeah.
want to read
Oh,
it
that'd be so
There's,
interesting.
because I
um,
imagine it has a lot of like backstory to
Oh,
the
It does.
park.
I
Yeah.
forget.
So
It is.
I think that'd be good stuff to know.
I forget who wrote it, but Marvel released like a comic like about the Black Spire outpost.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is like the actual like place that you're in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Like the planet's Batuu, and then the actual like place is the Black Spire outpost.
Yeah, like the town or whatever.
Yeah, I
Black
think that
Spire
that's the title of the
Outpost.
book, Black Spire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's like where the Falcon like rests. That's where it like
Mm-hmm.
stops, and that's where it like is gonna stay for like
Forever.
forever until it like
really
dies.
cool.
But it can never die. It's the Falcon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other thing. Every once in a while, they'll have Rey come out and like try to like mess around with the Falcon and like fix things
That's
in the
cool.
Falcon.
That's neat.
It's really cool. And Chewbacca will walk by.
Yes.
It's so cool.
That's awesome.
I want to go.
I so want to go. And they have like everything is like themed, like the Coke and Sprite are like thermal
Yeah.
detonators and
Yeah.
stuff. And I have one now.
And you can't take it back because it's hard to get it on the plane or whatever.
Yeah, so the backstory behind that is because TSA banned like people taking those in their checked bags and
Yeah.
in their carry-ons for like a few days or like a week or something. And then like they came to a conclusion where like you're allowed to take them in your checked bags. And nobody has had a problem with them.
Okay.
Especially if you like kind of take the cap off and like
Yeah.
separate it.
yeah.
I
So
think
it
that's
doesn't
fair.
look like a total bomb, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, which I totally
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
because like
Mm-hmm.
you know that whole thing and like airport security, but it's also
Yeah.
at the same time really dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they should be able to tell the difference.
Well, it's
you
like
think,
if they
anyway.
like take it out of the thing and they look at it and like
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, that's clearly the Coke logo."
Yeah.
Well, it's clearly empty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
exactly.
understand if it has like liquid in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
that'd
then
be
that could be sketchy.
Oh, definitely.
But you know,
Then
like
they can take a sip and have a refreshing
Yeah.
drink of Coke.
yeah,
Yeah, I had no problems going through.
Yeah.
I put them in my check bag.
Yeah.
But like,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I
had
would
no
have. I
problems.
would have done because I want those. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll
they're so
honestly,
cool.
I'll drive
They're-
home if I have to. Like,
I got a
Yeah.
Sprite and 2 Cokes
I'll have
because I
to
gave
show
Aaron
you.
a Coke.
Yeah, I'll have to show you the Coke one like after this. It's really cool.
It
Yeah.
is really cool.
Because it's just like it is like a Coca-Cola like branded thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also like a thermal detonator, and you're just like, ooh, this is.
but
like,
that also
really
means
cool.
that like Coke and Sprite and all that are
they
just-
exist.
They
in Star
exist,
Wars, because that's a canon. All of Galaxy's
Yeah.
Edge is canon
which
in
is
Star Wars.
also really cool
It's
that
really
they did
cool.
that. So, how was the food there? Because I heard it was pretty wacky.
So we did not eat anything in Galaxy's Edge. I did try both of the milks.
Okay.
I was actually pretty surprised. I did not think I would like either of the milks
Yeah.
from what people were saying.
You don't like most like outdoor
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
pretty
food stuff.
yeah, I'm pretty picky with things. But like I loved them. I love the blue milk. It's so good. It's really hard to explain too. Like it's
Yeah.
it's like fruity and like melony, but it's like a slushy, but it's also creamy.
That's weird.
Like it's a mixture of
That's
like all
crazy.
these different things. But like I really enjoyed the blue milk, and the green milk it wasn't my favorite, but like I drank pretty much all of it.
oh yeah.
And I would have like drank more, but like I didn't really want to carry it around,
Oh, right,
honestly.
yeah.
I had so much stuff in my hand. I had like 2 bombs in my hand, like a milk and a camera, and like I was just like, I'm just gonna like throw this away.
Oh man.
But like it was good. The green milk is like, the way I explained it was it tastes like the smell of like a floral bath bomb.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's really weird. It kind of, as you keep drinking it, it kind of like, it gets kind of diluted, but like it was still good. Like I thought it was still pretty good.
I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't serve something that didn't taste good.
Yeah, I
you
know.
Yeah. I mean, some people argue that it
Well, I
does
mean-
taste
Yeah,
bad.
some
Yeah.
people don't like
Some
it
people
at all.
hate like the green milk.
Well, like not a lot of
Yeah.
people. Well, I think because like it's like an iconic kind of thing in Star Wars, so everyone has their own
Yeah.
idea of what it tastes like.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that like most people just imagine it just be milk that's blue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
it
I
was.
thought
Like
it
you
was.
make just blue milk.
I've
right?
done it. It's fun. You just put
Yeah.
food coloring in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
Spices
what I
up.
thought it was going to be, and then like people were saying, like I heard what people were saying about it, and then I actually tried it, and it's like a slushy pretty much.
Well, I think it's better that they did something with it, and like make it like a drink. Because
Yeah.
like imagine just hey, here's a glass of milk, drink
Like,
it.
ew.
And like
I
it's
don't
just been
want it.
sitting
You know?
in like the Florida heat for all
Yeah.
every single
Yeah, no
day for the
thanks.
past
Like,
week. And
that
you're just like,
wouldn't-
delicious.
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, no. Yeah, what else did you do on your trip? What new things have you done, I guess?
What new things? We like rode some rides I had never rode. We
Uh-huh.
rode Flight of Passage,
Oh, in
which we
Pandora.
in Pandora that we have never rode.
Oh,
It got
okay,
all
yeah.
the hype. It got all the hype, and it definitely lives up.
It
to
always
the
has
hype.
like 120-minute wait.
Oh,
It always
really?
has a super long
Oh,
wait
yeah.
time.
I was gonna ask like what the average wait time for like rides anywhere at Disney.
At
are.
Disney, it kind of depends. When we were there, most of them did not go over an hour wait.
Okay, that's not bad.
The really popular ones kind of went over a little bit, but like the crowds were pretty low when we were there because normally
Oh, yeah.
normally all the rides are like, when on like busy days they're like 40 minutes or
Oh,
more,
yeah.
Yeah.
and they can get up to like 2 hours,
Like-
especially Flight of Passage and like Slinky Dog and Tower
Yeah.
of Terror.
The more popular rides, like Tower of Terror,
Oh,
and the more
yeah.
iconic ones too. Like
Yeah.
you go on Dinosaur, which is just like this small kind of like dark ride and stuff.
That's
in
fun.
Animal Kingdom, it's like most of the day you can get it at like 5-10 minutes. Like it's not that bad at all. But like Flight of Passage, Toy Story Mania, Slinky Dog Dash, and like Space Mountain, of course, and all that, they're like
Yeah.
they almost never go under an hour. Same with like Smuggler's Run, the Falcon ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that one's super
Yeah,
long. all
that
the
one
time.
was like a super long wait when it like first opened and stuff.
Yeah, when we were there, it did not go over 40 minutes, honestly.
Well, it's like
It
when
was so short.
when the park first opened, like there was like a time limit you could spend there, you know.
Yeah.
So
They were going to do like a boarding pass thing where only a certain amount of people could go in, but they only used that like the morning of when it opened, and like they haven't had to use it since because there hasn't been like a terrible amount of people going. Which kind of happened to Disneyland too.
Yeah, I feel like because they opened Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland 1st, everyone went to see that one,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
why
Oh,
everything
yeah.
was super long. But then like at the end, like when they opened the one in Disney World, then people were like, okay, I've seen this before, so I don't really need to crowd around. You
yeah,
know? Although there is like a ton more people in Disney World, than areas of that park are like much bigger than any other, which is pretty crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
But
we've talked a lot about Star Wars Land.
we talked a lot
So,
about Star Wars.
Let's talk about a different like
Yeah.
area,
I want to hear
just so we
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
this to be
other stuff.
Star Wars podcast
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, what I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What do you
I
want to
mean,
share?
you're the one who has the notes.
Yeah.
So you know what you got to talk about.
Let's talk about the Skyliner for a little bit. It's
Okay.
Disney's,
That's new, yeah.
it's Disney's new transportation system. And they used to have like a Skyliner thing, but someone like fell off of it,
Oh.
so they had to like close it down.
Yeah,
And so they're
understandable.
trying again, and I think they're doing a lot better job with it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like fully enclosed like pod things, where you can see all around, and there's like benches inside of them. Some of them are wrapped with like characters, which
Oh,
is
that's
really cool, and they're all different colors and stuff. The transportation is to Hollywood Studios and Epcot only, and it's from the Pop Century and the Art of Animation resorts, and then the Caribbean Beach
We're
resorts.
staying at Pop Century.
Yeah,
next
we're gonna
year.
stay at Pop Century, and we stayed at Art of Animation in February.
Yeah.
And then it also goes to the new Riviera Resort. So it's only going to 4 resorts and then 2 parks.
All the resorts are like their hotels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we stayed at Art of Animation this February, like this past February.
Yeah.
And we're staying at Pop Century next year when
Next
we go.
September.
Well, I know that all their like resorts are like themed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
so
all
like
have a different theme.
Art of Animation is more like Pixar, and like kind of like
not
classic.
really.
Yeah, well,
There's
like
only 2 Pixar and 2 like Disney, so it's like an even mix. You know,
It's more like classic Disney animation too.
Yeah.
So like we stayed in like the Lion King section. There's a Cars section. There's a Little Mermaid section.
It's cool.
There's a Finding Nemo section, and those are
Yeah.
like the different like where the rooms are.
That's dope. I love
Pop
that.
Century is, I mean, kind of like what it sounds like. It's like different centuries and throughout like the years and decades and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know much about that one, but it looks really cool. It's like right across the water from Art of Animation.
Yeah.
So like we
Yeah.
saw it almost every day.
I do want to break my own rule. What I just said.
Uh-huh.
They're coming out with the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Star Wars
That
hotel.
one looks really dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna
But
be
it's
like
not really,
right
like-
next to the park.
It's
too.
not, yeah, but it's not really like a resort. It's like a 2-day, 3-night, or
Oh, okay.
3 night.
yeah, 3-night,
Or 3 2
two
day.
night, 3-day,
I don't know what
That's
we're saying.
3-night.
No, 3
No,
day.
2 night,
2 night,
3-day
3 day.
experience. So it's like you stay there, but like you can only stay there for 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard
it's
about
strange.
Is
Yeah.
there like a reson for that, or?
Well, because it's like it's a themed experience. So
Okay.
it's like you're on a spaceship.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like, oh, this is just a
not a
hotel
normal
you can
hotel.
like stay at.
Okay.
It's like
It's like an
you're
actual-
here, and like some of the concept art for it, like people are like training with lightsabers with the little ball thing.
Okay,
and
so
like that
it's-
kind of stuff.
It's kind of like part of the lore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Part of
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
It's more like this is a place that you get to be in the Star Wars universe rather than this is a themed Star Wars hotel.
okay.
Yeah.
They should add one of those though.
They should.
I know they should. I wish they would just do like a Star Wars hotel and not like
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
experience, which like kids would really like the experience, and I'm
Yeah.
sure like adults
Yeah.
would too.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
But I want just a regular hotel, and I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll do something like
They
that
probably will.
eventually.
It's like I really wish they'd do more Marvel stuff, but
Yeah.
they can't because
that-
of that's like an
That-
actual thing.
Does that have to
Yeah.
do with the Universal deal?
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
they made a deal with Universal that like Universal, because it has like its Marvel section, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I don't like it that much. It's kind of like storybooky and little kiddish. It's like you could do so much more,
Yeah.
but because they have that, Disney in like Disney World can't really do any Marvel theme stuff because then that would completely like take away from that.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's like they have an agreement.
Because it would be good.
Yeah,
I know,
Well, like
right?
they are making a Guardians of the Galaxy ride in Epcot.
Yeah, they are.
Epcot's getting like a whole makeover.
Yeah.
Was the
Epcot's-
construction like bad in Epcot?
It was not as bad as I thought it would be
Mm-hmm.
because there is like a lot blocked off. Like half of the front when you first walk into Epcot,
Yeah.
the left half of it is all blocked off, and you can only go like on the right.
Okay.
And then behind the big ball, the Epcot ball,
I love it.
behind that, the whole right side and middle is blocked off. So there's just this little path on the left that you can go down. But
Okay.
like the fountain back there is
Yeah.
all torn down, blocked off. The flower thing in front is also like taken
Uh-huh.
down and whatnot. They're redoing all the front of Epcot, all the back of Epcot. They're getting like a new pavilion.
Right.
They're getting a Brazilian pavilion, and then they're also
They're
doing,
doing,
a
like, a-
play pavilion.
Yeah, the Celebration Pavilion, right?
Yeah.
Which is kinda
That's
like-
different though, I
Oh.
think, than the play one.
What's the play one then?
The play one, it's like very futuristic-y, like
Oh,
it's like a
right.
game
That's where
thing.
it's gonna be where the land was, right? Or like kind of like that in a way.
no.
Okay.
I don't think so. I am not sure where the
Uh-huh.
play pavilion is going into, but they're redoing
They're
a
redoing
lot.
like everything there. Yeah. Epcot's getting a
Yeah.
whole makeover.
It's in preparation
here
for the
for it.
50th.
Out of every park that you went to, what was your favorite this time?
My favorite park,
Yeah.
well, of course, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But-
like on this trip?
I think no, I would say Hollywood Studios was my favorite this trip.
Yeah.
But like Magic Kingdom's always the OG.
Yeah.
But like I feel like Hollywood Studios was definitely like the most fun this time because of Star Wars Land
Yeah.
and like
Toy Story Land.
Toy Story Land.
Still pretty new.
Yeah, and it was our first day, so like we had all of our energy and we were running
Oh,
around
yeah.
and like we rode pretty much every ride twice.
Yeah. What was your itinerary? Like, what did you do every day? Like, kind of baseline scheduling.
Well, we left on the 17th, which was a Tuesday, and we just flew in, and then we ended up going to Disney Springs that night. And then Wednesday we went to Hollywood Studios, and then Thursday we went to Magic Kingdom, and then Friday we went to Disney Springs, and we also went to the pool and stuff.
Kind of like a free day.
Yeah, it was a free day.
To rest.
Yeah. And then Saturday we went to Animal Kingdom. And then Sunday we went to the Halloween party. And then Monday we went to Epcot.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday we flew back home.
Heck yeah.
It always
that was our itinerary.
like amazes me like how big Disney is.
Yeah.
Because you know, most theme parks, you know, like Kings Island or something, like you could experience it in a day or two, you know, if you really wanted to like stretch it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like Disney is like you got to go there several times.
Oh yeah.
You know, and like even then you're not going to see or
Yeah,
experience
no.
everything. Like it's
There's
so different
so
all the
much.
time.
Yeah.
Like you could spend 2 days alone, like exploring Magic Kingdom, and then you probably wouldn't find
Yeah.
like everything.
Oh yeah.
There's
like-
so much stuff to do.
Like I imagine like you go to like Cedar Point and you know you just kind of walk around, but there are like so many like stores and stuff
Yeah.
you just don't walk into
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know why would you? Like you're just not doing it.
Like, I've been to Disney like 3 times now.
No, we both been 4.
Right. Yeah, we've both been 4 times, and like I've never seen the train in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
like
I
up at
haven't
the
either.
top, you know. And I've never been in like the ice cream store.
Oh, yeah,
And
I haven't either.
A lot of stuff on like Main Street, which is like that big like you know the iconic like
Oh, yeah.
street
Street,
to
yeah.
enter in on. Yeah,
I know
like,
the one.
I have yeah, like I haven't seen like most of the things in there. Like we go in the same stores every time. I haven't seen like haven't been and eaten at Casey's, which is like a hot dog place.
Yeah, that's a
which sounds
very
really
popular
good.
place.
And I want a hot dog. Like the last
Oscar
time
Mayer.
we were there, yeah, the Oscar Mayer. Shout out to the Wiener Fleet. Go listen to the last podcast if you want to figure out what the heck that was. One of the previous ones. I think the last time we were at Disney was the first time I saw the night show in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, you had never seen the fireworks
I'd
show.
never seen the fireworks there.
That's the best. We missed the fireworks this time when we went. And I was pretty sad about it.
Yeah, it's
because
amazing.
those are my favorite.
Yeah, because like every park at night has like a big finale kind of show to close out the day. So like they have an opening show.
Yeah.
Especially like Magic Kingdom.
Kingdom does.
They have like a good morning, like welcome to the park, and everyone's like, "Ooh, yay,
Rope
this is so
drop.
fun."
It's rope drop.
And then at the end they have like this grand finale, and each of them have like different names and stuff. We saw like pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
last
we've
time we
seen
were
all
there.
of them.
Yeah. Fantasmic is one of my favorites. It's in Hollywood Studios. It's this giant like water show where they just like throw water and like put projectors on it and
Yeah,
like,
it's
Oh,
really
that sounds
cool.
yeah.
awesome.
And then
So
Wonders of Life.
Rivers of Life.
Rivers of Life,
At
that's
Animal
right.
Kingdom,
Yes.
yeah. It's a water
Um,
show, too.
It's a water show too, but like it's like Fantasmic except like 10 times better that
It's
are like
really cool.
bigger. They literally just have a curtain of water and they just show like animals like running and stuff and it's like the opening of Lion King almost.
that's
It's really
awesome.
cool.
It's so cool.
And you know they changed it since we saw
Yeah,
it.
they did.
It has more like Disney characters in it now.
Ooh.
It was very like just animal central. And then yeah, of course Disney was just like, we can get some characters in there.
No, of course.
Yeah. They have these giant lily pads too that shoot up a bunch of water and
Yeah.
stuff. It's
It's really
crazy.
pretty. And then the Tree of Life now has like the Tree of Life Awakening shows that happen like every like 10 minutes on the tree, and they like tell different animal stories. Like they have a fox one and a deer one. And I forget what other ones they have. But those are really cute to watch. They only last like 5 minutes and then they stop for a little bit and the tree
Yeah.
like is all lit up.
Yeah. We had just caught one like last time we went.
Yeah.
When we were like walking out.
Yeah, we watched a couple this time.
Yeah.
We watched the deer one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really cute.
What else do you want to share? Like what?
Do you have any funny stories?
Yeah.
Any
I do
good-
have
I was
some
gonna
funny
try to
stories.
save those more towards the end, but yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Okay,
How many
well,
funny
let me-
stories you got?
Oh, I got a couple, man. Let's start out with the iconic. Can I kick with y'all?
Oh,
So
I've heard this one.
I don't know
haven't
if
heard many,
Ben's heard
but-
this one.
No, I
This
heard
is the
some.
most iconic thing that happened. It happened the first night.
There you
So,
go.
so Hannah, Cora, and Rachel, the other 3 girls that I went on the trip with, they wanted to swim the first night, and I ended up going to the gift shop and shopping while they swam for a little bit, and then like I went back and met them at the pool, and I kind of stood there, talked to them while they kind of like. They were like dancing weirdly to like Backstreet Boys and stuff,
Yeah.
and they
Like
were
they
like,
do.
you know, they were doing
Yeah.
their own thing, you know. And this kid comes up to him, and he was probably like 16, okay? He was like 16-year-old, and he comes up and he was like, "Come with your mom?" And we were like, and they were like, "What?" And he's like, "Can I kick it with y'all?" and they were like, I mean, I guess we're gonna leave soon because we had planned to
Yeah.
leave in like 3 minutes. So, and well, I have another story after that. But like we were planning on leaving and going back to the hotel room in 3 minutes. So they were like, I mean, I guess you can. And so this kid literally just sat there and watched them. Like
Oh.
he didn't say a word the entire time. He just like he was just kind of there, and like they were like ignoring him pretty much because like he wasn't talking to them or anything.
Like,
And Rachel swam away after this kid like asked. She like just got out of there right away. She swam like 10 miles away and got out of the whole situation. It was really funny. And then the 3 minutes went past, and like we didn't even say bye to him. We just left.
Oh.
And it was really weird. So that was the first funny story, and we kind of the whole trip we were just like, "Can't keep with y'all." It was really funny.
shout out to that kid. If
Yeah,
you
shout out
ever,
to that kid.
If you ever hear
find
this,
You were that kid. You know who you are.
we love you for that story.
And then the other joke of the trip was I got pranked. And and this happened because of Hannah. So when we first got to the hotel, right? I got in line. Well, we all got in line to like check in, you know. And we were standing in line, and this cast member comes up and was like, "Oh, are you guys like checking in?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You're in the wrong line." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I'm just kidding." And he's like, "You're fine. Let me help you right here." And I guess, I didn't see this happen, but I guess Hannah turned to Cora and was like so lost for words, and she was stumbling, and she was like, I got pranked. And so that was the other joke of the whole trip. Every time something weird happened to us, we were like, I got pranked. So that was really funny. Another really funny story was at the Halloween party. So I haven't told you this yet, Aaron.
Oh boy.
This
boy.
is a good one. I actually forgot this happened when I was editing
Edeline.
the vlog earlier. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that happened because I got it all on video. So we were at the Halloween party, and we had just gotten off of Haunted Mansion, and they had a live actress like on the hill of Haunted Mansion, because like there's this big like mansion, you know, and then
Yeah.
a little hill in front of it with like a gate. And they had this lady sitting in a chair, and she was like interacting with the guests in line and whatnot. And we had just come out, and I had started videotaping her, and she looked over at us and she was like, "Oh, hi girls." And we all like waved hi to her and whatnot. And she was like, "Oh, did you just get off the ride? Like, did you like it? Was it fun?" We were like, "Yeah, it's so fun." And she was like, "What happened to y'all's clothes?" And we were like, we did not know what to say. And Cora was like, "Well, frick, like, we are not that hoeing out." And so we just kind of like walked away, and everyone was looking at us. It was really awkward.
So you got called out.
We got called out by a ghost. She was a ghost.
Oh my gosh.
It was really weird and awkward, and we did not know what to do, but that was really funny.
Can you tell the one about Cora and the stormtrooper?
Okay, yeah. So we were in
dude.
Galaxy's Edge, right? Have you heard this story, Ben?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
But it
we
just
were.
sounds funny.
It's really funny. And Cora had been talking about like hitting on one of the stormtroopers like the entire time we were there, right? And so we had walked by 2 stormtroopers, and I got this on video too.
Oh, nice.
And she was like, "Listen, I like your guns." And and like rubbed his arm, and he turns around, he goes, affirmative, and then walks away. It was so funny. And then later, Cora had asked one of the cast members that was selling like the bombs and stuff, she was like, okay, can you tell me, are the stormtroopers like actually talking, or like is it a programmed voice?
Yeah, that's what I've always wondered.
Yeah.
And the guy actually told her, he was like, yeah, it's a program voice, as far as I know.
Oh, dude.
And I was like,
gosh.
dude, he could get fired for saying that.
Honestly.
Like,
Yeah.
I cannot believe he like broke character and like
That's
told her
crazy.
that was whack.
Secrets revealed.
Secrets
I
revealed.
know, right?
That's what I'm going to title this episode.
The secret Disney secrets revealed.
exposed.
Not clickbait.
Oh man, that's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were the really funny stories that happened
Yeah.
that I can think of. Oh, I met a like a famous Instagram
Oh, yeah, you
Disney
did.
person or influencer.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, his name's Francis. Shout out to Francis. He actually lives in California, and I've been following him for a while, like on Instagram, and like every once in a while I'll watch his stories. We were in line getting ready to go on Thunder Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, which is a big roller coaster. I saw him like 2 rows over, and I turned to Hannah. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I know him. That's Francis." Oh my gosh, and I was like, "Should I say hi to him?" And she was like, "Yeah, say hi." So I was like, "Francis," and he like looked over, and I was like, "Hi." And I was like, "I follow you on Instagram," and he's like, "Oh my gosh, hi." And he's like, are you guys like celebrating something? Like, why are you here? And like, we were like, oh, we're just having a girl trip. And he was like, oh my gosh, same. Because he was with like 2 of his friends.
Uh-huh.
It was really funny. But
That's
yeah,
really
he was
cool.
really nice.
It's awesome to meet people like that. You know?
And like they're actually like cool in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was sweet.
I wish I could meet someone famous at Disney.
I know.
I've been with like a friend of mine back in like high school, and like he met like a streamer
Oh?
at like Disney on one of the band trips, and he was like hunting him down, and like the moment like the streamer got off of Space Mountain, he like went up, and I took like the picture for him, and I was like, that's really cool. I have no idea who this guy is, but you know, it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
Pretty
cool.
epic.
Got anything else from your list you want to share, Emma?
Well, we can talk about some food.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Food at Disney
Food.
is
Oh
like
my
the best
gosh.
food ever, man.
I love food at Disney specifically.
I tried LeFou's Brew for the first time, which is not beer, by the way, if that's what you're
What
thinking.
is it?
So LeFou's Brew, it's supposed to rival butterbeer at Universal, you know? So it's frozen apple juice with like marshmallow mixed in every once in a while. And the top is like this weird like passion fruit foam.
Ooh, interesting.
That sounds
It-
oddly intriguing.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. I liked the frozen apple juice, but I did not like the marshmallow mixed into it. Like it gave like a really weird taste, and I did not like the foam on top. But like I'm a picky eater, so like
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
I think Aaron would like it.
Maybe.
I'd
I like
probably
weird
it.
things.
Yeah, you'd probably like it. So yeah, I tried that. The Peter Pan float.
Oh,
Oh my
so
gosh,
good.
it's so good.
It's
Have you
like-
heard of a Dole Whip, Ben?
I don't think so.
It's like a pineapple soft serve ice cream.
It's a huge thing at
Yeah,
Disney.
Okay.
It's one of
really
Disney's-
good. You can get it in like a float too, and they'll put the ice cream
Yeah.
in pineapple
Ooh.
juice. It's
And
so good.
now they have a raspberry and Dole Whip like mix.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds.
That's
really
what
good.
Cora and Hannah got. They said it was really good.
But the Peter Pan float, or the Peter Pan like
Yeah, float.
version of the Dole Whip is lime.
Oh.
It's so good. And
Yeah.
it has Sprite as
Ooh,
the
Yeah.
liquid part
okay.
of the float.
'Cause,
It's
like,
literally the best.
yeah,
I'm into that.
it's amazing.
And they used to have the Tinkerbell cone, which was the same thing, which was the lime. And they had like green cotton candy around the green cone. And they had like a little chocolate like wing
Ooh.
on it. But I didn't see it there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if just wasn't on the menu and they still like served it. And they also did not, they used to have a Rapunzel, the Lost Princess cone,
Yeah.
which was a lemon Dole Whip, and it had edible flowers on it. So it looked like
Hey.
Rapunzel's hair, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
Yeah, and I wanted to try
the
that,
detail
but
is incredible.
yeah, the detail that Disney does is great. But I wanted to try that too, and I couldn't find it. I just I don't know if it just wasn't on the menu and you could still order it or what. So
Yeah. You said you tried the Mickey cheeseburger
yes.
at the Starlight Cafe?
Yeah, Starlight
Yeah.
Cafe. Yeah, so the Mickey cheeseburger is a cheeseburger with mac and cheese on it,
Oh.
and it
Yeah.
has hot
It's like-
Cheeto
Yeah,
dust
crushed like hot Cheetos.
on
Really?
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the bun on top has a Mickey on it. Like
Yeah.
they like
Oh.
They,
burned
like,
it in
sear it
there.
in.
Did you like post a picture of that? Or-
Cora did.
Cora did.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Cora
what I
did.
saw.
Mm.
Yeah, it was really good.
That is one of my favorite things to get.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
very
good. Because it's just like, it's a cheeseburger. And they were just like, how do we make this better? And they're like, put a Mickey on it. And it's like, okay, cool. And then they were like, wait, whoa. Put mac and cheese on it.
It's so good.
Put Cheetos.
And then
on
you
it.
can get like the same mac and cheese and like hot Cheeto dust on like fries.
Oh,
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
you
can
can.
get like the fries and the burger together. And it's so good.
I also tried the pumpkin spice milkshake.
that sounds really
At,
good.
yeah, it was at
Mm.
Anti-Gravity's in Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom.
That sounds really good.
It was really good.
I love anything pumpkin. So
Yeah, I tried it. I tried it at the Halloween party, but you could get it like anytime. It
Oh,
wasn't
that's
just
good.
at the
Yeah.
Halloween party. They normally do like a different flavor milkshake every year. Like last year, I think was candy corn.
I don't know if I'd like that.
Yeah, a lot of
I don't
people
really
weren't
like
a fan
candy
of the
corn.
candy corn.
Like I like candy corn by itself, but I don't like a lot of it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a couple, maybe a
Yeah,
handful,
Yeah.
and that's it.
But yeah, the pumpkin spice milkshake was really good. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
drink it all because like I was like really hungry at the time and I wanted like food.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted to try this milkshake, so I drank like a few sips
See-
of it and was like, I gotta get actual food, and I ended up throwing it away.
This is
Aw.
why we need to go to Disney together, because anything you don't eat, I will.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's
like-
normally what happens.
Yeah.
We're just a garbage truck for food.
yeah. I feel like if the boys do end up doing a trip and like the whole of Dude Wave FM goes, and like I feel like Philip will get something and he'll be like, oh, that's kind of good. Hey, who else wants this? And like he'll just give it to like one of
Yeah.
us. And like Ian will be like, not sure how I feel about that. And we'll just like fight over
Give
who
it
gets
to
to
me.
eat that.
Yeah.
I also tried the hamburger pods
Oh my gosh.
at it's
Oh.
in Pandora at the Saltini what's it called? It's not cafe.
It's like their one restaurant they have in Pandora.
I forget what it's called. It's like Saltini.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
They're like, you know those like bayo buns? Asian. They're like you know those like dumpling kind of shapes?
Oh yeah.
Like they're big and they're like thick and
Yeah,
they're,
yeah.
like not really doughy, more like kind of cooked through and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what those are.
Yeah. They have that, but like it's a hamburger stuff inside of it.
Oh.
Like
it's so good.
It is amazing.
That
I
was probably
absolutely love
like
those.
one of the my favorite meals that I had at Disney.
And
It
like
was really good.
they also have like weird stuff with their food because it's also
Yeah.
an alien planet, like Star Wars.
Pandora.
Yeah.
So like it comes with like chips that are made out of like,
Those chips are
sweet
really good.
potatoes and
See, I would love to
yams and-
just eat stuff.
yeah.
You know, because
It's a
that
good
sounds
time.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, like-
because I've eaten a lot of different things because of the nature of my job.
Yeah.
Like I've had alpaca and I've had.
Oh, that's
That's
interesting.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's pretty good. But like, I think I would love to try like,
Well,
a
like
bunch of different stuff.
you would love Epcot then.
Yeah.
Because Epcot, with all the different pavilions in different countries, like they have food from every country. So like you can
Oh.
go to Japan and get like spring rolls, or you can go to like Norway and get school bread.
Florida, Japan,
And
Florida, Norway.
Florida,
Yeah.
Norway.
You
Yeah.
should go, Ben. You should go during the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be a good idea.
It's
That's-
going on like currently.
It's going on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
let's
there
go.
for it.
right now.
Yeah,
Well,
we
like,
were there for it, but we didn't like try anything in any of the stands. We weren't
Yeah.
we weren't really into that. We just kind of wanted to explore it.
Oh,
Yeah. Because like they always have like they have like trails of food. So like you'll get on like a cheese trail.
Oh, I see.
And so you'll get like different things with cheese. And then yeah, there's a bunch of food there from like all over the world. And like England has a tea shop. and,
Yeah,
like,
they
all
do.
kinds of stuff. It's
Oh,
so
dude.
cool. And also during like Festival of the Arts for Epcot, they had like paintbrush churros, which were
Ooh.
like churros dipped in like white chocolate to look like
Yeah.
Ooh.
paintbrushes. And they had a lobster mac and cheese bread cone. So it was a cone of bread filled with mac and cheese with lobster in it.
It was so good.
Oh my gosh.
I
had,
wish
like,
they had
4
that
of
year
those.
round.
Yeah. I had 4 of those like
Those were
during it.
so good.
Like when we were there for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to go to the Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, I feel
'cause-
like that would be more your thing.
Oh yeah. It's like frothy noodles. and that kind of stuff.
They have literally, because they have so many different countries, they have 47 different, or 41 different like stands,
That's
or
crazy.
marketplaces, and they're all different countries.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah.
I just wish that I could drink wine and was also like into it. You know?
Next year.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, like
true.
I'm gonna turn like 21 next year in Disney,
And the Food and Wine Festival will be going on.
and the Food and Wine Festival will be going on.
Well, here's the thing, because I know that wine is like typically an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so like I can't imagine it's that good.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
I
really
don't have any interest
I'm here for
in
the
it.
art form, not really
Yeah.
here for like the drinking
The
of it.
yeah.
I don't really. Yeah. Granted, I've never really had wine.
Right. I've
Yeah.
like never had any. Like,
I've smelled it, though.
alcohol or anything. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I haven't either.
I have too.
The food in Disney's really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's the bottom line.
Well, yeah. If I could go there and do nothing else but like one thing, I would want to like
You'd
just
wanna
eat
eat,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should do that anyway.
Oh yeah. That's the plan.
Even in the hotels, like the food courts and stuff, because we
Yeah,
only
they're
stay at
really
like the
good.
value resorts for the food courts more specifically. Even the food courts there, they have like Art of Animation had like a smoothie stand. They weren't very good, but
The smoothies at All Star Music
Uh-huh.
were actually much better than
Really?
the ones at Art of
maybe it was
Animation.
just like a weird time for them.
Yeah, I don't think they were doing it right.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They're very watery. And then they have like you can make your own hamburger there, and you can be
Ooh.
like put chili on that hamburger, and they'd be like, heck yeah,
You know it, dog.
And
They had
like-
a pasta stand too.
yes.
That was the best.
And like they change it out, of course,
For
for like
breakfast.
breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that. They have vegetarian options too. There's a whole stand that was just like plant burgers and stuff.
Ooh.
Disney is very good with that. Like they
Oh, yeah.
have a ton of like vegetarian stuff,
Yeah.
and like they're very good with like allergies and stuff. They always ask at every
Oh,
restaurant.
that's nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's
very
like
good with
when
that.
you sit down at like most restaurants, they'll be like, any allergies we need to know about, who doesn't eat meat. And
Yeah.
They'll be like, we got you.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, the other thing I want to talk about. We went to the Be Our Guest restaurant, which is the Beast Castle from Beauty and the
Ooh.
Beast. And we had gone there. Aaron didn't
Yeah.
go. Me and my parents went there.
This was after like a bad
Last
trip.
year.
I was dying.
Yeah, in January. It's very, very good. It's very expensive, and they changed it to like it when we went the first time, like you could choose like which items you wanted. Like you didn't have to get like an appetizer, an entree, and dessert. Like you could choose.
Okay.
And this time they changed it to a set menu price, and you have to get an
Yeah.
appetizer, an entree, and dessert. And they changed the desserts too, which I was kind of sad about, because they used to have like this triple chocolate cupcake, and it was like the best thing ever. And they
Disney
don't
does
have it
desserts
anymore. Yeah, the desserts at Be Our Guest now are they have 3 different ones, and everyone gets the same thing. They have like a macaroon, the gray stuff, of course.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I've heard. I never actually
The
had it.
gray stuff.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
gray
it's
stuff.
from the song in like Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest.
Oh.
Try the
Oh,
gray stuff.
yeah.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
They have that. You can
Yeah.
eat
Oh,
it.
that's awesome.
It's like cookies and cream, pretty much.
That's
It's like a
awesome.
whip, cookies and cream. It's pretty good. Like it's not my favorite, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest. And then also they had a little like raspberry truffle, which I thought that was the best, honestly. I really
good.
enjoyed the truffle. But yeah, I got the filet mignon at Be Our Guest.
Oh, yes.
It was so good, like so good. That was my absolute favorite. And then as the appetizer, I got the lobster bisque, which is like a soupy type thing. The first like 3 bites were really good, and then like it just became overpowering. Like it was a lot of lobster. Like
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
very strong
Well, yeah.
taste.
Lobster isn't a very like
Yeah.
prominent taste in general, so like having a lot of
Yeah.
it.
I couldn't, because Hannah and Cora also got the lobster bisque too, and none of us ate it all. We all, like, it was good, but like I couldn't do
yeah.
it.
It's like when you get like a really rich like cake or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
I
it's
can
like-
eat cake.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's like I can eat like a piece of this and
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
No,
yeah, that was
Disney
good.
overall, Disney does desserts like amazingly.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like they have so many Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, those are
so
literally
many
the best.
like ice cream Mickey bars and stuff.
Those are also
it's,
the best.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The Rice Krispie treats, like, I normally don't go for Rice Krispie treats, but
Yeah, me neither.
Disney's, Like,
Ooh,
they
they're
are
good.
legit the best.
Yeah.
They are so good because they're covered in chocolate or like M&Ms or
Oh.
like
Oh,
peanut
yeah.
butter.
They decorate them pretty
Oh,
well.
dang.
Like, it's so good.
Mhm.
I had the one of the Halloween ones. It was like Minnie
Yes.
Mouse as like a candy corn. And like I don't know if it was because I was starving, but like it was like the best one I've ever had.
Yeah.
It was so good, and it had little like sprinkles on it. It was so good.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Quick rundown.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite ride, favorite memory,
Mm-hmm.
favorite food of this trip.
Okay, my favorite ride. Honestly, probably Flight of Passage.
Okay.
I really enjoyed, like, it definitely lives up to the hype. It was very cool because you ride on a banshee
Ooh.
and like you soar through Pandora and whatnot. It's very,
Yeah.
very cool.
How do they like? I guess every ride's different.
Yeah.
But like, do they? Because I know some rides could have like screens and like you
Mm-hmm.
do that. So like, what kind of ride is that? Is it just
So-
like a roller coaster thing?
It was
Or
like a
like a
screen.
screen thing.
Yeah.
No, so they have it's I don't know if you know what Soarin' is in
No.
Epcot. Okay,
Soarin',
so it's
yeah.
it's the exact same thing as Soarin', where there's a giant screen, but it's like a bubble, like it's bubbled
Okay.
out, like or bubbled in, I guess.
Yeah.
And like the ride vehicles are all in a line, and they like take you out a little bit. So like
All you can
it
see
looks
is
like
the screen.
yeah, you're
Okay,
just
So
in the
it
screen.
looks like you're soaring through.
But
the
you're
air.
not actually moving that much.
No.
No, you
Okay.
are. You're moving like up and down and
Just
like
to
side
kind
to
of like
side.
simulate.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like a
like
simulator.
a seat that like
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And like they spray water on you, like
Oh,
when you go
that's
through
fun.
water, and it's very windy all the time because you're flying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what that is.
Favorite memory.
Favorite memory. There's a lot of good ones. At night, when we were at Hollywood Studios, was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Because that was when you went back and
Yeah.
you tried different things.
Yeah, and we went back to Galaxy's Edge and we rode every ride like again.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was really fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Or honestly, the first day when we were still in Ohio
Mm-hmm.
and we went to the airport and like we were talking to Rachel's parents and stuff,
Yeah.
I remember just being so happy.
Yeah.
Like so that was a good moment too. And we weren't even in Disney. But yeah.
Aw, friendship.
I know.
Favorite food.
Favorite
yeah.
food.
That hamburger though.
I was gonna say, was it the hamburger?
Yeah, probably
hamburger
the
pods?
hamburger pods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Those are amazing.
And the Peter Pan float.
Ooh, real quick
Uh-huh.
before we kind of wrap up things.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going a while. Favorite thing you bought? Because you
Oh,
can't go to
yeah.
Disney without shopping.
Yes. I bought so many pins this time because
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because I started doing like I wanted a pin like for every year that we've went, and then like what hotel we stayed at, and then like the new like areas that we saw, like Pandora,
Yeah.
Toy Story Land, Star Wars, and stuff like that. So I got all of those and whatnot when we went. I got the sleeping Pua because they started.
yeah,
they
that's
came
right.
out with like sleeping animals that were like super
They're
soft.
super soft. You can just like
Aw.
hold them. Yeah.
So he's definitely one of my favorites, Pua. And I really liked my windbreaker that I got. I got the purple wall windbreaker.
Oh, nice.
So Ben,
Yeah.
Disney fanatics love walls.
Yes, walls
Yeah.
are a huge
Walls are
thing.
huge. So like the purple wall is like probably the most iconic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That and the bubblegum wall at
Oh, yeah.
Epcot. Those are the two most popular.
And they're in the most like weirdest places you'd like never expect. Like the bubblegum wall in Epcot is like the exit hallway like
Oh.
of Spaceship Earth of
Yeah.
like the Epcot ball.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like
It's pretty
Yeah.
though.
it is. It's a good time.
Do you
And
have
there's
any?
the toothpaste wall.
Do you have any recommendations? Like if someone goes for the first time or something, like
Oh yeah.
what they should
Recommendations?
do. Like
My recommendation would be, because I know like everyone's first thought is like, I gotta see everything. I gotta go everywhere. I gotta see everything. I gotta try everything. Don't expect that you're going to do everything you want to do.
Yeah.
Because it is such a big park. Just focus on like having fun and relaxing and taking it all in. I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people miss just taking it all in,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and realizing you're actually in Walt Disney
Yeah.
World.
Mm-hmm.
You
'Cause
know,
it seems like one of those things where it's like, you know, Disney's such this big thing, so it's like it's got to be like this perfect vacation, like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
All right, we got to go to the next
Well, it's
thing.
like
You know,
the
Yeah.
first time we ever went, you met like almost every character.
I did. Yeah.
And we were waiting in line so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of like lines and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like the
Yeah.
second year we went and stuff, and I was
I
like,
chilled out.
yeah, it was like, we got to see way more of the park.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say like my recommendation for that would be like, almost don't have an itinerary per
Yeah,
se.
definitely.
Like, just kind of walk around. If you see something cool, go look at it.
Yeah.
You know, like plan your fast passes because you get like 3 a day
yeah.
and stuff. But like, just wander around. Don't like expect to see everything. Because like some of my favorite things is just when we were walking around and then we walked into a thing and it was just a room with like controllers and you got to play like Disney
Oh my gosh,
Infinity.
yeah.
And I started throwing things in the game.
That was so fun.
And like it's just kind of stuff like that like
Yeah.
you'd never expect to see.
Mm-hmm.
And going in different shops too.
Yeah, the shops are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And look for the little details too,
Oh, yeah.
because Disney throws like so many things that people like miss.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a ton of like hidden Mickeys all over the parks.
Oh,
Definitely.
And like there's just like the little tiny details like when you're looking around like at Disney. Like it's amazing
Like
what
if
Disney
you look
does.
at a fountain a certain way, then like you'll see the sunset or whatever. There's like
Yeah.
take a
crazy
picture of
things
it.
that you'd never see before. Also talk to the cast members.
Yes,
If
please
you,
do.
Yeah, because one, they're super nice, and two, they will tell you like all the secrets you could ever want.
Yeah, they'll give you free things too if you talk
That
to
too,
them.
yeah. You got any final thoughts?
I mean, it sounds awesome, and I want to go.
You want to
back.
go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
let's
want-
go.
Boy trip next,
to-
next year.
Cut to the vlog that we filmed, boy trip.
Yeah. Are you gonna like post that vlog somewhere or
No.
No,
No.
she just
no.
keeps
just
it.
for you?
Yeah, just
Okay.
for me.
I mean, you'll
I'll let all
probably see
you
it.
guys watch
No,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I want to see
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Thanks for listening.
yeah,
Thanks for having me.
yeah, thanks for coming on and talking about
on.
Disney.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
Uh-huh. I love Disney World.
me too.
Let's all go to Disney.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, bye. We're going to Disney.
Bye.
Airplane sounds. Whoosh. Yow, vroom. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Yay.
give us suggestions too. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.